Willkommen zurück, meine lieben Freunde, hier bei Return to Monkey Island. Und ein Abo und ein Daumen nach oben sind natürlich wie immer umsonst und würden uns mich sehr freuen, Guybrush bestimmt auch. Zuletzt haben wir mit den neuen Piratenanführern gesprochen und sind jetzt auf der Suche nach einem eigenen Schiff. Ich gucke erstmal, was hier mit LeChuck ist.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Hast du noch etwas Wichtigeres?
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Ich könnte zweiter Mate sein.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
Ich wäre ein toller Bootsmann.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Oh ja.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Wie wäre es mit Schiffsarzt?
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Ich könnte gar Kanonier sein.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Vielleicht ist Schrubby doch nicht so schlecht.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck, Neffe.
Andrew LeChuck, nephew.
Oh, ballsy play, Andrew. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Es ist so gut. Ich mag es sehr gerne gerade.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Kann ich auf dein Schiff, wenn ich meinen Namen ändere?
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
Gut, das könnten wir ja machen.
Hey.
What is it?
Ich bin nicht Guybrush Threepwood, ich sehe nur so aus wie er.
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Komm schon, du lass mir den Schrubbi-Job.
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Hey.
What is it?
Bist du sicher, dass ich dich nicht überzeugen kann, dass ich nicht Guybrush Threepwood bin?
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not Guybrush Threepwood?
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Okay, wir haben alles durchexerziert. Na gut.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison. Woody? I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Das ist die Voodoo Lady? Ja gut, es ist ja auch ganz Mêlée Island, ne? Oh. Ah, nee, dann sind wir hier bei der... Genau. Oh, das sieht genauso aus wie damals, also nur schöner.
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Ich hatte gehofft, dass du in dieser Geschichte auftauchen würdest.
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Wie läuft dein Projekt zur Skorbut-Prävention? Du wirst nicht glauben, wie ich nach Monkey Island komme. Doch, das mache ich.
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way.
Wie läuft dein Projekt zur Skorbut-Prävention?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Kapitän Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Klingt, als hätten wir beide Captain Madison kennengelernt.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Du musst wahrscheinlich los.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
Nein, du sagst zuerst Tschüss.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Nein, du.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Nein, du.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Mêlée.
Oh.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. It doesn't look finished.
Okay. Wir gehen pleite.
Going out of business? This place is an institution.
Ja, eben.
They're having a half-off sale. The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
Du meinst, seit wir uns das letzte Mal gesehen haben, das ist Jahre her. Ich gehe auf die Suche nach dem Geheimnis von Monkey Island. Ich habe vor, mit LeChuck auf ein Schiff zu gehen. Irgendwelche Tipps? Ich gehe auf die Suche.
I'm going...
I know of your desire to find the secret of Monkey Island. Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Okay, wir haben also jetzt ein Buch, in dem wir gucken können, wie es weitergeht, was wir jetzt machen müssen. Scheinbar. Ich brauche einen Hinweis. Mache ich aber nicht. Das Quizbuch will ich mal wieder öffnen. Haben wir noch was Neues hier? Nö. Es gibt 10 Seiten an Quizfragen. Eieieiei. Wenn ich davon eine falsch mache, schäme ich mich.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
No thanks. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Too bad it's empty. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Ja, der hält das hier alles hoch.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Not very practical.
Ah, Quizkarten. Ah, man muss die Quizkarten finden.
Looks like it's been there forever. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Aber hier sind 5 Schlüssel.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that. Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Okay, also ich kann sie ja wirklich bezahlen, das ist schön.
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Oh, dazu hat sie nichts zu sagen, okay.
All my merchandise is top
Von
shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
Der war gut.
Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Auf deinem Schild steht, dass du dein Geschäft aufgibst.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
Wie funktioniert dunkle Magie?
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Ist dunkle Magie mächtig?
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
You like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Kann dunkle Magie mich nach Monkey Island bringen?
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts.
Wo kann ich etwas dunkle Magie herbekommen?
Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
Weißt du mehr über diesen John Laney mit der Augenklappe?
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000
Deswegen,
faces.
das dachte ich mir.
It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Mêlée Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Ja, das dachte ich mir schon, dass wir das holen müssen. Ich nehme an, du verkaufst keine Mobs.
I don't suppose you sell mops.
I cannot guide you on matters of mops. The true master is the cook at the scum bar.
Kannst du deine Talente nutzen, um mir zu sagen, wie es Elaine gerade geht?
Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Kannst du sehen, was LeChuck vorhat?
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Dark-er? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Ist das Jahr, in dem du mir endlich deinen Namen sagst?
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice.
Hey.
Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Hey, wir haben den Namen der Voodoo-Frau kennengelernt. Corina heißt sie. Hast du noch andere mystische Ratschläge oder Informationen für mich?
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Na gut.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Das heißt, ich kann das LeChuck geben, damit er mir verzeiht?
What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Interessant. Ich hab schon einige Gedanken gerade. Okay, was wir gerade auf jeden Fall mal machen müssen ist... Ich habe ein bisschen Angst. Welches ferne Meerestier kann man von Krähennest des LeChuck aus schwimmen sehen? Weiß ich nicht. Oh. Ich weiß es nicht. Da muss ich jetzt, glaube ich, nachdenken drüber. Oder nachgucken. Ich möchte es auf jeden Fall lösen, deswegen beantworte ich das erstmal nicht.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Madison Enterprises, okay.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Mêlée. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle. Well, if it isn't Frank, Fred, and Finn, how are ya?
What you be talking about, boy?
Oh, whoops, sorry, I mistook you for someone else. In a good way, I promise.
Aren't you that Guybrush Threepwood, what wants to be a pirate?
And you're the pirate leaders. I was looking for you.
Aye, well, we're not the pirate leaders no more.
Former pirate leaders is what we are.
Yeah, I already met the chilling trio who took your place. And your table.
Escaped with your life, I see.
Was hast du damit gemeint, der ein Pirat sein will?
What did you mean, wants to be a pirate? I've been a pirate for a long time now.
You may call yourself that, but remember the 3 trials.
I remember them. I was proud to complete them. I still talk about it sometimes. Ad nauseum, Elaine says. It's Latin for something.
Be that as it may, I don't recall us being presented with evidence as to the completion of all 3. That were part of your instructions at the time.
Oh no, really?
'Tis true enough.
Listen, can this wait a little longer? I've got a lot on my to-do list right now.
It matters not. We've all of us moved on.
Ich gehe auf eine Reise, um das Geheimnis von Monkey Island zu finden.
I'm going on a journey to find the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret.
What a prize!
That's what I tried to tell those clowns in the bar.
They say the pirate what holds the secret can never be sunk, that the wind always fills his sails.
In the old days, we might have gone after it ourselves.
But we've got new fish to fry, so to speak.
We've sold our ship and sunk all of the cash into our next venture.
Erzählt mir von eurem nächsten Projekt. Was ist es?
Tell me about your next venture. What is it?
'Tis a fish shop on the high street where the general store used to be.
A place for buying of fish and telling tales about the catching of fish.
We'll be open on the morrow. Be sure to stop by.
We'll give you the friend's price on the unpopular fish.
You said you don't have a ship? Where do you get your fish?
From reputable sources.
We'll give you an additional discount if you don't talk about that where people can hear you.
Wie kommt es, dass ihr nicht mehr die Piratenanführer seid?
How is it that you're not the pirate leaders anymore?
Time and democracy, boy.
A lot of our supporters be dead drunk, or retired.
Our eyes be sharp and our judgments keen. But once you be labeled old school, that's all that gets seen.
The traditions of the 3 trials have become a joking matter in some quarters.
Dark times.
Aye, they even water the grog and mix it with fruit these days. Won't even strip the varnish off a deck.
Warum habt ihr diese Ecke gewählt und nicht eine, die näher an eurem Fischladen liegt?
Why'd you pick this corner instead of one closer to your fish shop?
The woman that lives above the shop location is doing a bit of haranguing today. We'll stay clear of her. Thanks very much.
Wir sehen
See you
uns.
around.
Seems likely.
Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Ich schaue gerade, ob ich hier irgendwo eine Karte sehe noch. Die Rätseldinger. Aber sehe hier nichts, oder? Gehen wir mal rein.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
Ich bin auf der Suche nach einem Mob.
Well, I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
Du hast nicht zufällig eine Karte zum Geheimnis von Monkey Island.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
LeChuck hat die Karte, ne? Du hast eine Menge Karten hier drin.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. Haha, a little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
Sieht so aus, als ob der Laden gegenüber in Schwierigkeiten steckt.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Die Stadt scheint ziemlich heruntergekommen zu sein.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Mêlée her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Es ist schön zu sehen, dass du nach all den Jahren wieder auf die Beine gekommen bist.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh,
Ich glaub schon wieder
please take
Monokel.
one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Lustig ist aber bei Maps and More, das ist einfach wie Mobs and More, also ne, so ähnlich.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. Whew, looks chilly up there. It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away.
Oh.
I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Oh mein Gott, selbst der Fußabtreter hier ist eine Karte. Selbst hier der Teppich ist eine Karte, alles ist eine Karte hier.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very... Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Ich hab gerade aus
I
Versehen...
appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Okay.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Okay, ich glaube, wir haben hier alles angeklickt. Ja, ich glaube schon. Ah.
It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Oh. Na gut. So, meine lieben Freunde auf YouTube, das war's aber für diesen Part. Im nächsten Part werden wir dann, glaube ich, wieder in die Scumbar gehen und mal gucken, was der Koch so uns zu erzählen hat. Oder wir gehen hier hinten zur oberen Straße. Mal sehen, ich weiß es noch nicht genau. Wir sehen uns wieder im nächsten Part, das weiß ich auf jeden Fall. Bis dann haltet die Ohren steif, macht immer das Beste aus eurem Leben. Euer Potato Pet verabschiedet sich. Bis dann. Tschüss!